the show on the road. Just make sure though. Roll call.
Yep.
Yep.
Here.
Record.
Alrighty. Rob, you want to start the
I
start the
already hit
recording?
it.
All right, perfect. All right,
Did
so
you also push the record button again?
Yep, I already hit it.
all right,
Which will
all right.
be super
So
interesting
let's see.
when people listen to this later. Like, I know you already hit it. It started.
So
Yeah.
where do y'all want to meet up at?
It doesn't really matter. We can find some runner affiliated bar somewhere and go there.
I mean, we are downtown. We could probably even go to Matchsticks.
Pretty classic.
Yeah, we can just go there. That's fine.
Also, club number.
I has a contact.
Yeah, we can just go to Matchsticks. Just grab one of the back rooms.
All right, you guys get to Matchsticks. You got no problem getting a room. All right. Well, I think it's time for you guys to plan out what you want to do to get this dog.
All right. Well, my first thoughts are obviously at night, the crowd's not going to be there. Probably most of the handlers are going home, so there'll probably be a couple like caretakers and security may get beefed up because that's how they tend to do it at nighttime. Um, that matrix security, I'm not going to be able to do anything until I hit that terminal, which means while we're going in, we're going to be either have to be invisible or we're going to be glowing like on radar. That's my general thoughts.
I think we can help. We can help you out with that. I mean, if you just need access, we can probably figure that out. So
Cerozal,
Invisibility. I can just float right in there and they won't see me either way.
Cerozal kind of beam a smile and lean onto the little table and uh, rock her drink a bit. You guys are thinking a little too, shall we say, criminally? Why don't we just pull the fire alarm and yoink the dog in the chaos?
and what about Fiona?
Chaos, like I said. That is, unless.
Yeah, but we still have to deal with the owner. He will probably know, will be near the dog. We're talking about a 30k dog at least.
Yep.
And also,
What's the security
maybe
rating in in this
Triple A,
area?
I believe it's
Yeah.
yeah, we're right in the
like
middle of
at least
downtown.
A or double A.
The other things like if my matrix search was if I understood it correctly.
Actually, it looks like this is a B zone.
Uh, A zone is what I've got it listed as.
Okay.
The fire
Okay.
suppression does the fire suppression system have hard controls? Because there's nothing on the matrix for it.
I got 6 hits on the health and safety regulations.
Um, let's see. What would the safety standards for a fire alarm be in that day and age?
Well, most of them would be set to your phone, so that you would set it off with your phone because that's the most convenient way to do it.
Ooh, actually, a an expansion on your fire alarm idea. Let's just go down. Let's go to a nearby an animal shelter. Get a mutt about the same size as Yoko, and
Like a
I can
chihuahua.
use physical and I can use a physical mask to make it look like Yoko, make make a switch in the chaos.
Which is much cheaper plan than my idea to buy a mini Labrador and switch them. It's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I
We'll also have to disarm whatever they have as a tracking device on the dog when we pick it up because we're assuming it's going to be like super chipped.
a simple jammer should take care of that. And
Yeah,
from
Give
the
him
sound,
a attacker razor. I mean,
Okay,
you're the
got
attacker,
that too.
right? You can
Yeah,
do this, right?
I've got all these things. I'm just
Good.
saying this is something we're gonna have to put in the list of things to do.
Mm-hmm.
I have
Um,
the tech for it though.
there is one thing I will say. Um,
Yeah.
this is a possibly a genetic dog. It's worth. I mean, you all are getting paid 14,000 a piece, so it's worth
Yep.
a ton of money.
Yep.
Right.
What are the odds they're actually going to install a tag into the dog itself
Well, it
with
might be on the
something this?
collar or
Yeah,
Pretty high,
it's gonna
yeah.
have it though. It's gonna be tracked everywhere it
it's good.
goes. It
Yeah,
costs too much.
definitely gonna be
Yeah.
tracked. But a dog like this is not something you take surgery to.
Oh no, it's they do it. Well, I mean, the chipping nowadays is done with a needle.
Yeah,
These things and hitting in their time, it's effectively a nanobot. Either way, it's gonna be there no matter where it's at.
yeah. All right.
But y'all sure you want to do this when everyone's there? That's my only thought.
Well, here's the sidebar to that is that should things not exactly go as planned, as long as we are not all caught, and she will shift a like one of those uh, condescending eye glances to Gun Girl. Uh, we should be free to have a second shot at this.
That's fair. That's true. As long as they don't
Mm,
cancel the show.
We could also potentially work on discrediting the dog itself to get it thrown out of the show. That seems like a lot more work. And I don't know about you guys, but I like to do as little work as possible for my new yin.
mm. Gango will just nod and give Rose the most poisonous look imaginable.
Yeah, she has stopped looking at you. She's gone back to the rest of the conversation. Throughout the course of which she is not exactly addressing you at all.
I'm guessing y'all have worked together before.
Oh no.
Uh,
I've worked with Rose.
we had an encounter.
Somebody is as lowbrow as they appear to be. Is this the rules under the oh it says show rules right across the top.
Yeah, that was listed in the pamphlet you guys got at the front door.
How to approach a dog. Also, while we're on this concept, that dog's probably like trained to flip shit if it's picked up by somebody that's not it recognizes. So if you can make yourself look like Mateo or whatever his name is,
Eh,
that might be a good
it's a
idea as well.
dog.
At it.
Yeah, it's a super dog.
Yeah.
I will I will pull what I imagine is a little band-aid wrapper out of my pocket and place it onto the table.
Or that would work too. I just don't want to kill it.
Speaking of Matto, second link is a picture of him.
Native
I
American?
was thinking
Yes.
Hispanic. I was totally wrong. I was thinking Hispanic.
Yeah. Huh.
Okay, so do we want to do this while the dog's like in the back, or are we going to try to hit it when it's out in the open? I think that seems a bit more dangerous, though. When y'all were
Was
wandering around in the back, was it in like in a some type of holding area, or was it just with its owner?
We don't know.
Did nobody see it back there?
Nobody managed to actually get to the back kennel area.
Okay, is it restricted or just didn't
Restricted access.
do it? Gotcha.
Hmm.
They got the tag on the dog when it was doing its rounds in the show itself.
Right, right. I just didn't. I knew someone. I thought someone was talking about like that. They were talking about the back trailer. I thought maybe somebody had went back there.
Yeah, they were trying to get into the back area, but
Didn't
didn't
happen.
have access.
Gotcha. Well, I'm
hmm.
assuming at least one of us is able to just power through whoever's there once we set things off. if y'all want to try to do it while it's in the back. I'm assuming that may be an easier way than trying to grab it out of the ring.
We have the floor plan of the entire building, right? That's
Yes, you
in this.
do. The show itself was happy enough to give you a copy.
So I'm assuming there's back doors.
Yeah, do you guys need a link to it again?
I've got it up. I'm just
I got it.
I
where
got
the
it.
tools are.
It's a very busy map.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can't zoom in nearly as much as you would like.
Mm-mm.
However, Rose, you are on the map.
Yeah, I saw that. So
Actually, there's two.
in the walking around, did I notice a place that a data tap could be attached?
Let's see. Uh, to anything specific or just in general? Just a tap.
Just a data tap that would get our director access to um, the hardline security.
Gotcha. The only place where the wire that you could see where the wires actually get really exposed is actually right before they go into the security room itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
It seems they were pretty good when they wired this building up.
Uh, I will produce the com code for James Guild and let be like, this is one of the com code to one of the employees that works there. He may have some information on his com link if you gave it the look.
Yeah, I can definitely rip it off. Actually,
right.
if you want me to, I can rip it off right now.
We've got time. Go ahead.
All right. All right. I'm gonna go in hot. I'm gonna switch my programs over to a baby monitor. Actually,
You got a little box down here. You can.
yeah. There we go. I don't need wrapper anymore because who cares that I'm carrying a machine pistol. And hold up stealth in exchange for where's it at? Exploit. All right. Well, do you want me to browse him up, or can I just use this com code to go right in and start from there?
With the com code, you can find it easy, or
Okay.
you can find the com link.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna hack on the fly because that's what everybody that's fancy does.
All right, and that is that's opposed by
Give me 1 second.
firewall and logic, correct?
Yeah, I believe so. I'll give you in just a second. I got my book open.
Yeah.
Yeah. Intuition plus firewall.
Same difference in this case.
Okay.
Yeah. You've got 3 net successes.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take the mark and I'm gonna go into his phone. I'm looking for his like if he has a day planner in there, or if he has.
There's a calendar.
Okay. Want me to give you an edit to download that thing?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Edit file, computer logic. What? Oh, how the heck did I?
You missed
I
the
lost
D6.
something in that coding. Oh, there it is. I don't know how I deleted that. Oops. Actually, it's 11 dice, but that's okay. All right, I'm gonna download that. Other than contacts, what else does he have in here? Well, he's got a calendar.
Calendar, contacts, search history.
The com code named Super Hot Elf Chick.
She's not super hot. It's mostly personality and, you know, social presence rather than.
She's an elf. Super hot elf chick.
All right. Well, I'm gonna. Ooh,
It,
I'm
will-
gonna
it
look
won't
terrible.
it won't say super hot, but it'll say hot elf chick
All right. Well,
or hot elf
uh,
girl. Question. Like, why'd she talk to me? In the
Yeah.
notes.
well, given that he doesn't have ice on his phone, I don't care if I trip it. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna keep that roll. It's crap, but
What was that
that's.
for?
I'm downloading his contacts.
Oh, gotcha.
Just rolled terrible. Whoop. Didn't work. All right. Is there anything else y'all want out of his phone while I got it open? Oh, I haven't been rolling all my extra dice for being hot. That's okay. I guess I'm running cold. I'm gonna switch over to hot now. Is there anything else y'all want while I'm in his phone? 'Cause I got his well, I got his day calendar.
Let's see if he's got any security codes for the place.
Yeah, I'll see if he's got any files that are listings like that. Do you want to browse for them, or you just want me to go ahead and download them?
Go ahead, browse.
All right.
Because that wouldn't be
So,
right out in the open.
Gotcha.
It looks like there's a security. There's a something for security.
Okay. Well, I think I would like to have a copy of that.
It doesn't look like it's full site access though.
Okay, what is it?
General access.
Okay, so it basically has the same thing that our.
Yeah, that
our
your tickets give you essentially.
well, that's okay. He might need that for like it might give us an employee entrance, or it may just be something we can use depending on him. So we're gonna download that.
All right.
My limit's 5. No. Yeah, my limit's 5 right now.
Oh, we still make a copy.
What's my count up to? I'm assuming I'm still in a safe zone.
Are you running? Yeah, you're running baby monitor.
Oh yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Think you're up to.
You about to drop a teen on me? Because if so, we're cool.
Yeah, 16, I think.
Well,
Okay,
remember,
that's cool. Yeah,
edit
like,
files. Edit files aren't illegal actions.
Oh yeah, they are.
oh, that's right. Yeah, not everything I do in there does. That's true.
So
Really, the only
it's
thing I've done
just,
illegal is just getting inside.
the marks, yeah, which he only had. Oh yeah, you're less than 10 actually. Then.
Yeah.
Thanks for the reminder about edit.
Yeah, it's a good catch.
Yeah.
All right.
You're still less than 10. So.
Yeah. Alrighty. Do you want any like blackmail information on him in case you want to use that against him?
No, I can handle him if I need to.
I mean, I can look through his pictures to see if he's got some embarrassing things in there.
Does he have a girlfriend?
He can't. Or looking through the contacts, there is nobody listed as a girlfriend.
What about Rose? Did she make the list? Is there something obvious, like embarrassing?
There's essentially a note that says, I don't know why she was talking to me, but man, she was nice.
The fool doesn't know what he's getting into.
Yeah.
Like how you have social ladder for a skill. It's like I'm looking for a tool.
Yeah.
That's a perfect skill for that.
Yeah, no, I believe on the job application for the run, I put social dominator. She is not a face. I am straight up going to manipulate people. I'm actually going to double check now because I'm pretty sure that's what I put.
That was listed on one of them, so it had to have been you.
Yeah.
Somebody had said it. I doubt it was somebody else.
No, it wasn't because nobody else puts that kind of stuff on their job applications.
Not on this job.
Well,
It was on the other job, but I have to today. Never mind. So,
next time we're in there, I can also do the same too. So I didn't even think about it doing it to the security guards. Once I was told that the network was off, I totally forgot about their own their own comms. They probably have things on their own as well.
Those when you did your matrix perception earlier, you got
Yep.
a bunch of com codes that were silent. That was
Mhm.
the security com codes.
Okay.
You matched those up with the people at the time.
Okay, once they float around for a little while. Yeah.
so
Okay.
I think we need to do a little bit of research. She's gonna pull out the book that the old lady handed us, and I'm like, um, maybe some matrix searches tonight. I'm gonna, and she'll put it down and very gingerly open it with like two fingers, and just kind of like, I suppose I could give this flipping page after page a glance, but I don't imagine that our Miss Johnson is a wonderful writer. Does the book actually have her name on it?
Yes, it
Sorry,
does.
I was muted there.
Yeah, the bookworm read that, I think.
Yeah. Here, let me, and I'll just snatch the book, start speed reading.
Well, did we all get a copy of it, or was it just the one copy for now? I don't get
It was the
The one she
one
had.
physical copy for right now.
Okay.
Yes, it does have a real name listed there. The author is Lee.
Schuster.
Lee Schuster.
So, how many pages is this book?
I'm gonna say probably about 500, but there are at least probably 100 pages worth of pictures.
All right, so yeah, I can get through that in half an hour.
Yep.
Great! And she will be very excited that you have taken that artifact from a previous, I don't even know, a previous world, actually, away from
I
her.
don't think it's real.
I disbelieve the book.
Bookworm has an actual bookshelf at home.
I have one of those as well. It's what I use to even out my coffee table.
I thought those were sugar packets. Or we don't have real sugar. It's probably all sweet milk.
So we should probably break for the evening so that you guys can get through your book and rather thoroughly to see what she has to say. I have a couple more phone calls I think I can make, and
Yep.
Gun Girl, you can go get drunk or fight somebody because I think that's all you really do. She'll raise an eyebrow that is perfectly manicured.
All right. Yeah. Give me one sec. Bookworm. Since you're reading the whole book, take +1 for the rest of the run to your biology knowledge skill and your animal handling skill.
Sweet. Well, so I'm speed reading it right now, which means don't really retain the information.
True. Still, that's why it's
Like,
just for the run. But
Yeah, 3-4
yeah.
days.
it's pretty in depth though. But, all right. Ripcord,
What
you
do I-
wanted in depth on the book author.
Yes.
All right. Any specifics you want to know first off?
First off, is it her?
Yes, there's actually a picture in the back of the book as well of her.
Oh, well, I've never touched a book in my life, so I'm not going to start now.
Yeah. Well, when you bring up the data soft of the book,
Mm-hmm.
it's got a picture of the Johnson, She's listed as being 79 years old, and is listed as a retired dog breeder.
Okay. So she's been pretty much on the up and up with us.
Yeah. German Sin. The was it the Allied States?
Yeah, I think that whatever they call it.
AGS, yeah, Allied German States.
Yeah. AGS. She's got AGS Sin.
All right. How is she worth like a metric ton or?
She's definitely worth a lot, but small time compared to some of the corporate CEOs.
Mm-hmm.
But she's definitely rich enough to be able to afford what she's paying for.
Gotcha.
Which is, what is she paying you guys total?
14 by 4 is
56,000.
40.
Short of
$56,000.
Short of 60K.
Yeah. She's paying you guys nearly 60,000 for this run.
Yeah, it's 56,000.
Yep.
For a dog.
Yeah, for a dog. And she
Which
said
she
that
can't
was
show.
cheaper than what she offered the dog owner. So she probably offered the dog owner closer to 77,000. All right.
All right.
Anything else you want to know about her? Real quick.
No, I think I was just mostly making sure that she was who she was and that she does have the money to pay us.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and over the course of the night spend 2 karma to pick up animal handling at 1.
All right. That's easy enough to do.
As we have.
Are you going to read her book as you did to pick it up, or are you doing it other ways?
I am going to binge watch. Let's say.
Let's binge watch.
My Cat from Hell.
Stevie Dunder's show.
Yeah, binge watch Stevie Dunder.
Sure.
It's a level 1, I believe it.
Yeah.
He was Horizon Stevie Dunder.
Yeah. I accidentally catch a. Actually, is there media coverage about the dog show that I could watch?
Yeah, there'd be some media coverage about it.
Yeah, so I will watch that, and that'll be my 1 point of animal handling. Trying to decide whether or not Rose would have already left before Gun Girl blew smoke at her face, but I'm pretty sure I can allow you to have that.
All right, well, what time is it? Are we at?
I could be.
Let's see. The show ended at 6 for the day. You guys all left a little bit earlier than that. So it's probably about 6:15, 6:30.
Okay, I need to call my fixer. I'm looking for an item.
All right. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for an agent. Let me see, because I found out in my last run that I should have an agent, and I didn't have one. So I'm looking to pick up an agent.
Agents
That
are
lady,
nice.
Yep. What rating?
especially for running. Let's see. She's about to pay us 12 grand, so that means I can buy a rating 6.
Actually, that reminds me. We did say
14 grand.
upfront some cash up front. How much
Yeah.
did she give? She gave you guys 2,000 each up front out of the 14 total.
Well, I'm gonna see if he can track me down a level 6 agent, which has an availability of like 18, and if not, a level 5 would be fine. Or 4.
Do you have the money for it right now?
No, but as soon as we get paid, I will.
Right.
So I need to get because it usually takes a while for him to find it, doesn't it?
Yeah, but most fixers won't start looking until you have the money. So
Okay.
we can roll for that after the run, no problem.
I got you. Then I'm going to bed because my other job's already closed.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So Rose is
So
binge
after.
watching uh, news info on the show to get animal handling. Ripcord's going to sleep. Anybody else doing anything over the night, or
Well, yeah. After finishing her book, I'm just gonna go to sleep because I spent a few points of edge today.
all right?
I'd like to get.
Get plenty of sleep. All right, you'll be good then. Gun girl.
Um, I'm thinking right now, but nah, probably no, nothing. Dango will just go to bed. Nothing to do. The face handles the social dominator handles everything, so why even move a thing?
All right. So then the next morning, uh, when are you guys getting up? Are you guys meeting up ahead of time? Going to the show? What are you guys doing?
Is there any special event on today for the
There's an agility contest, and then there's another showing of Yoko. And then there's the general miniaturized category. The showing for all of them to determine the winner for that category.
so today will be the first day that it can have a that it can get
Yeah,
away.
today's the first day that there is a award being awarded today.
Okay.
Yesterday was mostly showing and practice. Today's the first award day.
So I'm gonna do we want to try and see about getting uh the data tap and stuff into the computer systems and stuff and see what we can get with that with the option of potentially uh going for it today. I do need to get there was something I forgot to buy last night because I don't actually have
All right.
uh
Oh, I know what I wanted to get. I want to get it from Doctor
some trank patches.
Doctor Who.
Grant. Yeah,
Trank patches.
five. I want to buy 5.
Trank patches. All right.
Rating 10 at 200 Nguyen.
What's the availability?
Dr. Grid can just give me them.
She gets you prescription trank patches.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I will likewise purchase some as well.
All right.
'Cause sometimes you need to trank some people.
Like maybe a dog.
Yeah, they're rating 6.
Yeah. Rating 10 is better.
Oh, I see. So yeah, the rating times 2 for availability. So it'd be a rating
Yeah,
of
but
20 to
if
get
you have
those.
Dr. Grid, Dr. Grid can just give them to you.
Which reminds me, I
Okay.
need to buy her on Ragnarok.
Medical surplus. Yeah. Yeah, I took her basically because of that and because I needed to look for a psychologist.
Yeah.
Gotta get put back together.
Yeah. The only issue with taking her
Yeah,
is
no,
I don't
she's
see Ragnar going and talking to a psychologist. But that's another story. Yeah. So you're taking out part of your morning to go get those from her.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Or like basically drop in like in the afternoon after the meeting and tell her that she's ready them so I can pick them
Ah,
up later.
yeah. Gotcha. All right. So yeah, night before. Yeah, they'll be ready for you to pick up then.
Hmm?
I imagine the awkward moment as we both show up to pick up our purchases at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Same time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see the familiar growler and just like face palm and walk in.
Yeah. Yeah. Rose walks in. Gun Girl's already sitting at the reception at the in the reception area, waiting to go to the back. And it's just kind of like look at each other as you both walk as you walk in. It's just like,
It's good to see that you're getting help.
Well, looks like you need it too, so
Oh no, I'm just
hey.
here to pick up some prescriptions.
Yes. That's something they all say.
I'm here for a family member or a friend.
All
You
right.
just can't see my friend because she's invisible.
Oh. Oh boy.
All right. So yeah, you guys get your trank patches easily.
And then I'll probably just be wearing like street clothes of the appropriate area, so that I'm not wearing the same outfit, because that's just that's just no good.
All right.
And then I guess we
I
can
was
go.
last night. I need to do laundry because I only have one nice dress.
You can easily do that.
Or one armored dress, anyways.
All right.
Yep.
So
I've
you
only
guys.
got I've only got one armored dress as well, but
Oh, fashion.
Fashion. Yes. Yes. Somebody using it. Awesome.
It's fantastic.
You totally have more than one dress. It definitely. You definitely have more than one dress. I mean, nobody can tell otherwise.
Even when you're butt naked.
that's not how the fashion spell works.
Oh, does it not make clothing out of
Technically, you could turn a bikini into a dress, though, couldn't you?
It's
With
you know
enough
it's
hits, I
limited
believe.
With
with
enough hits,
by
yeah.
the material available.
Okay, that's right. Limited by material. Well, some dresses have as much material as a bikini, but that's another story.
Yeah, fashion is weird, right?
You can be
Yeah.
like a Disney princess.
But anyway, it resists with 6 to 9 dice, depending on its object resistance.
Let's see. It's an armored dress, so it's probably on the higher scale. Yep. No, it's fine. All right. So, Bookworm has a new dress for the day.
And just going to rest off that bit of drain before I head out. Yay!
All right. All right. What time are each of you guys going to the gun or not the gun show, the dog show?
I imagine a bunch of street samurais at a.
I'll take you to the gun show.
Actually, now I'm thinking of a run at a Six World Gun Show because I gotta wonder what those are like compared to nowadays.
Aries everywhere.
Oh, that's a.
I'm chitty. There's a
No.
lot of hotness out there.
That could be an interesting.
I wonder if
Yeah,
they
but
probably
it's
start
basically
regulating in the future. What's up, gun?
All right. So
it's
when are
probably
you
a
guys?
dick measuring contest between Aris and some others.
Yeah,
Pretty
pretty
much.
much. All right. So yeah. All right. So left to right. What time are you going to the gun show this morning? Gun show.
Uh,
Okay. Dog show.
what time?
We
What?
did it.
What time is Yoko supposed to perform, or that whole contest?
Uh, the agility contest is scheduled for 8.
Mhm.
Yoko's general showing
AM?
is, or sorry, I said 8. No, sorry, scheduled for 9:30, just after open. Yoko is scheduled to be shown at about 10:30, and then the miniature dog category, the showing and award ceremony for that is about 1. So Yoko is going to be showing at the second 2 events. So 10:30 and 1 is when you'll see her out in the general area.
So I'm thinking around 10:30. We should all be there by about 10 o'clock. Um, the probably Ripcord and Bookworm trying to work some way of getting into the security system between, I don't know, magic and matrix oriented bullshit. And
I've got an idea for that.
excellent.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Something that could help at least. Extended spatial sense. Depending
Explain.
on how well I do on the spell casting test, I can get a very detailed idea of just the topography, structure, and everything of the building. Let me so find you know things not necessarily on the map if they exist. Places where pull off a panel and hey, there's one of those wires that you can attach a thing to.
You know what else we got? Door locks. I can always just hardwire into a door lock if nothing else, or anything that's on their system. I just need a place that's not seen, because it doesn't have to be the master server. It's just got to be in the network. As long as I'm hardwired in, I'm in. So I'm assuming they're locks, possibly they're scanners. Um, you know, instead of trying to get into that one room where the master's actually at, I can bypass the master.
Yeah, I mean, if we get to a data cable, we can just tap it and yeah, you're in.
Yeah, I need something in the system that's not visible. You know,
Yeah,
because
well, I've got
once I
a
slump, it's going to be obvious.
I've got a
Even though I'm
few
travel.
ideas for that actually. Some invisibility so that no one will notice you're there,
That,
slumped on the ground or whatever.
that would work.
Yep.
But we do know they have um, a mage on site, correct? Or at
We
least
know
they have
they've got.
somebody that activated
We know
that.
that.
You know that there was a spirit that got rid of bookworm spirits. So you can assume there's a mage, but
Somebody activated it at least that knew that was going on.
something.
But the spirit wasn't floating around until that happened, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not on like Overwatch.
So let's go. Go.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Make go.
So,
Yeah. So
sounds like you guys had the start of a plan. So you guys get to the dog show. Are you guys rocking the same sins as last night?
It's the only one I have.
All right.
Join the club.
Ragnar's
only
still
one I
there. I
want
need
to
to buy him a
broadcast.
All right. Well, I'm going to go in kind of early, not too long after they open, maybe 30, 40 minutes after the beginning of the show opening. And I'm going to go around looking for these, anything I can tap into.
Yeah, I'm
especially
going
if
to
something.
show up. Let's say 9:30.
Okay.
Right when the thing starts, and sweet. Okay.
Well,
So with that, that's like the most detailed information I can get of the place, and it's a 300-meter radius. Description for spatial sense is on Street Grimoire, page 108.
Wait.
108, yeah.
All right. Lasts only as long as the spell sustained. It hits determine 246.
Also, if y'all want to bring in some hardware, I can wrap it up for y'all so they don't see it when you go through the scanners while he's reading that.
Yeah, the only thing I have like that is a Ruger Super Warhawk, and the only reason I have that is for people to see it.
Well, I know somebody here likes. I'm assuming likes lots of guns, given her name.
Yeah, but the good gun stays at home.
Well, yeah, the big
Yeah,
stuff.
no. I'm not dragging that around. I'm not that stupid.
I mean, if you want to bring that downtown, sure, but I'll bring out the appropriate response for that.
Yeah, no. I'm good.
All right. Uh,
So 300-meter radius
should cover the whole
probably cover
site, I
this
think.
whole building.
Yeah, I think that probably covers the whole building. And sustained, so it moves with you.
Yeah,
So, yeah, you should be able to pretty much know about. All right.
yeah, and it got the best possible result on the spell casting test.
Yeah.
So, any interesting features that stand out?
Let's see. Well, it's a pretty standard. I mean, pretty standard building. I mean, there's the security room, which you or there's the room you already knew was the security because it's got the authorized personnel only. Concession stand. There, the kennel area, the main back room. It's all one big room with the exception of one smaller room off to the side.
Mm-hmm.
Um, can't actually tell what that's used for though. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it, I think.
Ventilation ducts.
Standard size. They are not human sized. That's for sure.
Not even with my tiny body.
Of course, if someone were, say, a mouse.
Yeah, yeah, mouse sized for sure. Maybe even miniature dog, first dog size.
A miniature Labrador.
Hmm.
So, do y'all still want to go with the idea of having somebody pick up one of like a teacup Chihuahua or something, a miniature Chihuahua, to do the swapping?
Well, let's see what we can get into the security first.
Well,
Yeah.
that lady brought her dog in, so it's probably not
Also,
gonna Yeah.
also Ganga will have in her car will have her bullet-resistant dog carrier because there was another run where she rescued a
You
dog.
still have that. Yeah.
That is awesome.
Wait, what
Yes,
was
of course
that?
I still have that.
That was
A
Get Fluffy.
bullet-resistant dog
Oh.
carrier.
Oh,
Get
that is
fluffy, yeah.
wonderful.
It's just
Mhm.
appropriate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was on that run too. I was playing Kyle.
Mhm.
And it made sense to get one of those. We didn't end up needing it, but it was a reasonable precaution to take.
Yeah, I think Ragnar has the most animal control runs out of any runner right now. But that's
Yeah,
something else.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
So,
if
all
we're
right.
talking about ratios, so far 100% of Kyle's runs have involved capturing animals. Both of them canine, actually.
Nice.
One was a Fenris wolf, and the other was that little dog.
And now you're kidnapping another dog. Or
Yeah.
dog napping.
Seeing a pattern
Just
here.
with Bookworm though, not Kyle.
Yeah.
So about that hacking thing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're looking for an area to hack into it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Because I just need anything that's in the network. It could, like I said, it can be. So what do we have, for instance, like door locks or
There really aren't many doors.
what
It's
about the fire suppression system?
mainly big rooms. Yeah, those are off to the side on.
Are they electronic or
Uh,
assuming they are?
yeah, yeah, those are electronic. There's
Well,
also the concession terminals as well.
are they part of the security system?
Well, they'd be connected to the network, which might be connected to security.
Okay.
Maybe.
I didn't know if they were just doing like the just broadcast straight into the banks or whatever.
Let's see. So still sustaining spatial sense.
All
I
right.
just kind of look at um, and we know where the wires would begin. So let me just roll logic plus intuition at -2 because sustaining. See if I can like figure out the most likely paths the wires would take, and then combine that with spatial sense. Try and find a place where there's like a wall panel we can remove to access the wiring.
All right.
Fuck it,
Nope.
edging that.
All right. 3 hits. All right. So you're trying to find a place where you can access the wiring. Um. Yeah. It looks like some of the wiring might connect behind what looks to be a closet, connecting to the wall of the other building that this building's connected to.
Hmm. All right. So there should be a place to get at the wiring in the closet then.
Yeah, that's what you think.
All right. How big is the closet?
Um, person sized. I mean, that's a small closet, but it's big enough for you to walk in, close the door, and rummage around.
All right, but
So, like, uh, 2 by 5 meters, maybe something like that. 2 by 3. I
that's
don't know.
actually fairly spacious.
Maybe two by
It's
two
like
then. Trying to think.
and 2 by 2 meters. That's slightly smaller. That's only slightly
That's
smaller than my bedroom.
Yeah.
That's
Uh,
9 by 9. That's a really small bedroom.
never mind. Oh yeah, 9 by 9 feet.
Or 6 by 6. I mean,
I mean,
like
but
a
yeah, that
by
would be it.
two, if you mean like,
like
yeah,
a
but it's a closet.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
like for cleaning supplies and stuff.
yeah,
Yeah, that would be not. That wouldn't be ridiculous at all.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because you gotta be able to move the bucket in and
Yeah.
out and everything. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, small but big enough for one, maybe two people to squeeze in. One person for sure.
Or one 6-year-old.
Yeah, definitely 1 6-year-old.
Well, that's the size I am. I'm the size of a 6-year-old.
uh,
Well, 6-year-old human.
a troll
Yeah.
would probably be a little claustrophobic in here, though.
For a dwarf, you're normal sized.
Yeah,
People were making fun of me.
it'd be a
Well,
tight
big
squeeze for a
room.
troll.
The other dwarf I was running with was like, he had 8 inches on me or something. I was like, damn it. 10 inches. He had 10 inches on me. Um,
Yeah, so you found a closet you think has a wire connection in it.
All right. So I'll tell Bookworm about. I'm Bookworm. I'll tell Ripcord about this.
all right. Well, I'm gonna walk on over to where he's at, and I'm gonna matrix perception test to see if there's anything running
Also-
silent around us and/or cameras that are looking this way. Actually, that
And
would just be regular
people.
perception. Yeah. So we'll do a regular perception check first, and then
All right.
we'll take it from
And I'm going to drop spatial sense right now.
All right.
All right. That's looking perception. I only got a 1. Amazing. And the second one's matrix. A 2. It's enough to identify hidden
All right.
icons, though.
Regular perception. What were you guys looking for specifically on the regular perceptions?
I'm looking
Just-
for anything that's looking at this area before I go in this closet after him.
Out. Well, there's a camera pointed in the general area. You can find that. Other than that, there's still the general security wandering around the area.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? 10 guys wandering around the whole building.
Right.
Does the door open in or out?
Let's see. Door like this would probably open. I would say probably out. Actually, no. It's probably more likely to open in. Yeah. Door like this would probably open in.
Perfect. Okay, so here's what gonna do. Going to cast improved invisibility on Ripcord to make her invisible, and then make a Trid phantasm of the door in the exact spot where the door is. Then, then Ripcord's just going to quietly walk through, and it'll look like the door's still closed.
All right. Just one question. Where is Ripcord when you cast improved invisibility?
Well, obviously, we're going to find a secluded spot before I turn her invisible.
All right.
Sounds like we're going to the ladies' room.
All right. You can definitely do it in the ladies' room. However, there's a good distance between the ladies' room and that closet. So you're gonna have some issues getting across the crowded dog show, possibly.
Okay.
Well, invisible.
Well, we can just go mingle in the crowd for a second. I can disappear from there. It's
I
not like
levitate her above the crowd.
Hey, if you want to sustain more spells, go for it. I'm happy with that.
I mean,
More
right now
sicknesses.
I'm only going to be sustaining about no more than 2 spells at a time.
Yeah. All right.
And you could always take psych.
All right. If that is what you guys want to go for it.
All right, make me invisible, and I'll take my stealth roll afterwards. With my super impressive 4.
All right, let's just see. Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna go out to my car. I need to pick up my mini welder and something that I may, if it's not metal, that I can use to cut through the wall if it's made out of something else. I've got 2 toolkits in my car. I'll just throw them in the wrapper as well in case they have a matrix signature for some reason.
Uh, how big is a mini welder?
It's about the size of like a taser, basically. They're really small.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
I always
yeah.
thought
The
that.
mini welder's a real. It's a little handheld thing.
Yeah. I kind of think TV remote sized.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now, the description
basically.
doesn't say a size though.
Yeah.
It says portable. That usually.
Well, I mean, portable means a couple
Can be a
different things
lot.
depending on certain things.
Yeah.
It has mini in its name.
Yeah.
I need to move it in my. I have it listed in car. I need to move that to my satchel, anyways.
Ugh. All right.
Yeah, I mean they give a comparison to a lighter, so
Oh, they
basically
do.
not
Oh,
much more.
yeah. So,
Yeah,
all
it's
right.
basically
So, yeah,
Is
definitely
that
has
what
on the
the
like
smaller
description?
two
end.
steps.
All right.
Yeah.
Just
It's a little
curious.
blowtorch from hell.
That should totally be a cyber finger, by the way. Mini welder.
Well, why isn't it? We've got cyberfinger grenades. Why wouldn't we have freaking?
Wait, what? Who installs that thing
Yeah,
on
the
himself?
cyber.
Well, you take the finger off before so you can throw it before it detonates.
Or you set it off when you shake their hand.
That's terrible.
Actually, that'd be great. So, five mini finger grenades. Set it off when you shake the target's hand.
Or deliver the most epic punch of all time.
That too.
High five.
Boom. Oh my god,
All
my
right.
hand.
So about that hacking thing.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
He was rolling. Did we get through all of his rolls?
Yeah. Force level 2. All right. All right. All right. Ripcord, make me your stealth check as
All
you're
right.
being
Here's
moved
the
over to the
linchpin.
door.
Oh, I got 3 successes. I forgot to
Yep.
set the key.
I see that. All right.
All
All
right,
right.
I'll go inside.
And Bookworm,
And
give
just
me
the
your
doors.
Trid Phantasm. Or
Yeah, as soon
whichever
as
it
he gives
was.
me the.
Yeah.
So go ahead with that one.
So yeah. So I'm going to put her on the ground first. Drain 100 Phantasm.
Illusions.
Ooh.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm going to post edge both of those.
Uh, what was that?
That was supposed to be Trid Phantasm.
All right,
I
that's what
forgot
I
to
thought.
change that when I
I was gonna say, so I'm already invisible.
Yeah. All right. All right. Go ahead and post it.
That's a whole lot better.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah.
All right.
All
Of
right.
course, that uses up the last of my edge for the day.
Well, I'm gonna go inside the closet now,
All right. Go ahead. Slip the closet.
and I'm gonna close the door behind me and
Be
turn on
very
my.
quiet.
Is it like pitch black in here, or can I just go to low light? Will that be enough in here?
You've got thermal.
I've got
So
thermal, but unless that thing's mega hot, it's just a blank room.
Well, I mean, the things will be
you can
slightly
see general shapes enough to find the wall.
Okay, then we'll do that then. Now I'm gonna radio back to Bookworm. So, which wall am I looking at here?
Let
It
me
was the wall directly across from the doorway that you
Okay.
thought might have the
panel.
panel.
All right. Well, are we about ready to kick this thing off? Because if this thing gets kind of loud when I start cutting into it. I don't know exactly how loud is it outside behind me.
Standard. The dog show's loud, but it's a general loudness, not like where your noise. It might be not as quiet, but it'd be a completely different noise
Yeah,
than the show.
but they're not just sitting there silently being super polite. All right. Well, I'm gonna go to where I think this is at, and I'm gonna start. I'm gonna
Um,
cut. What's the wall made out of here?
Cheap material. Trying to think what it would be called.
Like plastic, whatever they call it, the fake
Yeah, the
wall,
equivalent of
okay,
drywall,
so
essentially.
hang
glass wall.
on.
Yeah.
So about how big would the risk be if someone overhearing the mini welder through the wall?
Well, that's why I've got a tiny saw. If it's a glass wall, it'll cut right out.
Yeah. Well, the saw's gonna make noise too. The motor.
No, no, a little handsaw.
There's
You just
definitely a
and it comes
chance
in and
of
out real
Oh,
quick.
somebody overhearing. Um,
sorry, what
Yeah,
was
there's like
that?
a slight chance.
there's a slight chance of somebody overhearing.
Okay. Thinking perhaps Rose and I could do a teamwork performance test to cause a scene outside to sort of drown out the
You
enemy
just you
noise.
could just wait until they begin to do things over the loudspeaker talking about the.
Oh, that's another good idea.
Yeah, we don't have to do anything until we just
Yep.
wait a
So
I've
couple of
got
minutes for them
just
to.
take the time. Every time
Yeah,
there's an announcement on the loudspeaker, you'll cut into the wall or something.
yeah.
All right.
Okay, that's yeah.
so
Yeah.
when I get the wall piece off,
It'll
what do
take
you
you
want
some
me?
time, but yeah, that definitely will work.
Okay, so is it behind this wall like it's
And
supposed to be?
won't draw attention to us,
Yeah,
which
there
was
are
the
wires
drawback.
behind that wall, just like you guys thought.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna bare a wire and plug into it and see if it is what we hope it is.
All right, data tap the wire.
I'm gonna data tap it.
There
Go ahead
were
and connect.
about three wires.
Okay.
Um, you gonna do each of them in succession, or are you just gonna pick one randomly?
I'm just gonna start at the left and work my way across.
All right. The first one looks like it's just general, uh, like lighting stuff.
Okay.
The second one, though, when you tap into that one, that seems to be your security system.
All right. Well, I'm gonna let the ladies know I found what we're looking for, and once I basically, well, I can, once I go into it, I mean, I can always come in and out, but if something goes wrong, I'm gonna, be tripped. So
Oh.
Check
whenever we're
the
ready.
check what the third wire is, just so we know.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. What is the third wire?
The third wire seems to actually be the system for the other building. Like this is the connecting wall, and that's the other building system.
What's the
Interesting.
where they have like the animals and stuff?
No, the other building is actually the um, which one is it? It's the
Or what we're bumped up against here? That's kind of in
yeah,
light gray.
which
It
is
says it says AKC judging right there.
what is it? Uh it's uh it's a stadium. This is like the convention center attached to a stadium. I can't think of what the stadium is right now. CenturyLink. It's the
Okay.
CenturyLink Stadium. Whatever that is in the sixth world.
Well, that also gives us the option if we want to set something off over there.
Uh,
You know, to redirect things possibly. I don't know.
is it physically connected to the thing?
I've got a hardwire to it, and it's strapped
No,
into
are
one of our
are the
buildings.
two buildings physically connected?
Yes,
Yeah, if
they
you look
are.
at
Yeah.
the floor plan map, there's like the light gray zone on the left. That's what we're talking about here. It says
Uh,
something about AKC judging or whatever on it.
sure.
Yeah, that map really isn't a good one.
It's a little rough to try and find things.
Yeah, it's better than
Yeah.
nothing, but it is a rough map. All right. Yeah. So hacking.
If we're ready for me to go in,
Yep.
I'm
all
Yep,
right.
ready.
sure.
Which one am I? Am I going into the main system or am I going to the sister building?
You go into the main system for
Main
now.
system.
Alrighty. Here we go, ladies. I'm gonna go hot, and I'm gonna hack on the fly. Do, 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 do. 12, 14 dice. It's the best thing I have. Oh shit.
All right.
You know what? Oh my god, I got lucky. I forgot to browse it. I'm going to Matrix Perception the system to learn about the system, which is what I should have done before I logged into it.
All right.
Well, you get one free Matrix Perception question from that hack on the fly action.
Oh, do I?
Mm.
Well, that's what level of rating am I dealing with here? Is it
According to
just
your earlier browsing, it was a rating. It was a rating 5 cyber terminal that the
okay? So it's
system
just
took
that
up to.
terminal that's running everything.
Yep.
All right. Then are we going with the setting off the alarm, or what do y'all
Well,
want to do?
we're finding information first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then okay. I'm just wondering how far y'all are going here, since I'm cutting holes in the wall.
Well, you
I
want
need
as
access.
much info as you can before you actually go for the plan.
Gotcha.
So,
Yep.
I'm looking for cameras, specifically cameras that may show the security office where the system's at.
yep, there's camera feeds.
Okay. I need a what, an edit or I need a slide, don't
Give me a
What is
give
that
if you
thing?
want a
Control device?
copy of, or if you want to just look at the current feed.
Yeah, I just
Give
want to see the feed.
give me a snoop.
All right. Snoop. There it is. Electronic warfare plus intuition.
Yep.
So what's in the office?
There is one uh, officer. It appears to be the officer in charge of the site.
Okay. Is he wired into the system or is the system running on its own?
System appears to be running on its own right now. He doesn't look to be wired into anything.
Oh, yeah, that is quite useful.
Well,
All right.
there's no physical wire running from him, but data jacks don't work that way anymore. They
Right. Be
also
very
work
closely.
wirelessly, which is silly. Why get a data jack with a cord if you're not going to jack it into stuff?
Well, because it's a little less obvious when you don't have a wire running out of your head.
Yeah,
So,
but yeah, it appears to be. In fact, you can probably see the name tag that lists him as Officer Vargas.
okay. I'm gonna open up a window so they can see everything I'm doing.
So I'm pretty sure we're gonna get Marks and Officer Vargas's equipment and have that be the one, like spoof a command from that to set off the alarm and to kill the cameras. So it looks like
Sounds good.
he is in on it.
All right. What else do you want to look for while you're connected to the security system?
I want to jump over and see what's going on in that room. We can't the dog room where we can't get into.
All right. Give me another snoop.
Wait, it says hack on the fly, but it's snooping.
Yep. All right. You're still good.
Okay.
I should be keeping track of that. The one thing.
Actually, I'm supposed to mark them before I snoop them.
You got a mark on the system.
Oh, so it does all the cameras and everything.
Yeah.
Okay,
The
never
cameras
mind.
are hardwired to this system.
Gotcha. All right. So what's going on back in that area we can't get to?
It's the general show area. There's lots of dogs. Some of them are in cages. Some of them are sitting on tables being groomed. Uh, there's a couple vets in the back. That actually appears to be that one closed off room. That room within that room appears to
Mhm.
be the vets area. It's hustle and bustle, dogs being moved all around. Uh, also pretty much anything to do with the dog, you can pretty much find it back there right now. Groomed, area to walk them in, area for them to go, all that stuff.
Okay. How about some files on like what who's here for security and like kind of like if they have like any type of information on them, like dossiers on the security people on site.
Gosh, the security roster.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, that will give me a give me a what was that? Search for that. Give me a matrix search.
Need a matrix search. All right. I'm gonna close down exploit for a second and switch over to browse so it'll speed it up. Matrix search. Computer plus intuition. Okay, it's gonna be the same thing though. Oh wow, I just blew that roll. I'm gonna edge it. And I need to add that greater than symbol. I didn't get a single success.
Also, you rolled d5, so
Yeah, you
Oh,
roll d5.
that's
So
where the
just
problem's
let's
at.
just ignore that roll completely.
Okay.
Because you rolled d5. So
It's kind of nice of you to give him an entire extra die side to be able to use.
Yeah, that especially since it's one of the succeeding sides. All right, here we go.
I mean, if you would have given me a D5 that has no ones, I'm on board.
two to sixes.
all right, 12d6 is 4 successes. Yeah, you can find a security roster.
All right, what are we looking at here?
The most interesting thing to note about the security roster, Officer Vargas is listed as both night and day shift. He's listed on both security shifts.
Curious,
So
sir.
apparently for the next 4 days. So apparently he's working 24/7.
He's probably on long haul.
Oh yeah, that lasts for 4 days, doesn't it?
About that, yeah.
That or there's like a twin or something.
You,
It doesn't have first names.
For some reason his doesn't, but the rest
he's
of
an
them have.
AI. He's an AI and an anthropomorphic drone with realistic
All right, now
features for.
when did Bickle get here? You crazy conspiracy theorist.
All of the other officers have it. It's Officer A. Johnson or whatever But
Right.
Vargas for some reason doesn't have that. It's just listed as Vargas.
Okay.
We have security footage, right? We can just comb through this and see if it's really him, night and day, or if he's just like double dipping and sleeping through the night.
Well, the problem is the longer I stay in the system, my count goes up.
It's alright, I'll make a phone call.
You can also get a copy of last night's data feed if you want for the cameras. And
Oh yeah,
well,
I'll just download
copy
it.
that.
Yeah.
get that real quick, then jump off and everything.
Yeah, and then we can just cycle through the day before. Edit file, computer logic. That puts up to 13.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna edge that.
Alright.
I'm gonna re-roll my misses, which will be 10.
Remember, edit file is, yeah, still better.
Is it what?
Edit file is not an illegal action, so you don't have to worry about Overwatch.
Will it not set off the alarm? Okay.
No.
Then I just take it out, just to redo. I do it. Oh no, it works anyways. Never mind.
Yeah.
So even if it
It's not
resists,
illegal, but it is opposed.
okay. So even if I get resisted, then we'll see, it doesn't set off the alarm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you do not get a copy of the last 24-hour security feed.
Can I try again at a -2?
Yes, you can.
It's not meant to be.
Yeah. They're just
No.
this feed just does not want to go with you.
I'm gonna have to do some creative lying. I'll be like, no, that was super lockdown.
Good
Yeah.
luck with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rob. You
Yes.
called up Officer Drebin?
Officer Drebin, be like, yo, what's up with this Vargas guy? And I will give him the brief rundown if he seems to have scheduled himself for some 4 days of overtime.
Uh, yeah. Look, I don't know what's up with that. I mean, according to the scheduling, he works 24/7. He's up for promotion. Now I've heard rumors that it's not just him. There's more than one of them, but I've never been able to confirm anything, and that's
Well,
maybe why he's.
A twin brother, maybe.
but you've
Evil clone.
but you've actually heard somebody that has physically met a Officer Vargas.
Yeah, my friend who's not up for promotion because of Vargas has met him.
Okay, just to make sure he's a real person and not, some kind of artificial intelligence that you guys have hired on, which wouldn't be a bad idea for you guys in your cybersecurity division.
Cybersecurity, maybe, but Vargas has always been physical.
Oh, well, see, there's this cyber terminal here that is logged to him.
He tends to like to do like to watch over his people.
Mm,
Be the god among his men, sort of thing.
I understand. What a jerk.
Yeah.
Could you get a contact with your guy and give me a brief physical description of a Mr. Vargas so I can see if I see him around here?
Yeah, he'll give you the description.
Sure.
It looks exactly like the guy that you guys have seen in the feed in the office.
Okay.
I actually don't have a picture for him.
That's fine. He doesn't need a picture, just as long as he has a meat body and we are able to recognize him should it become important.
Yep, you guys. Yeah, he matches up with the person you guys see in the office.
All right. So, do you guys want to make this attempt today? And does somebody have a actual vehicle?
Well,
Yes,
before we go,
Rose, I do have a vehicle because I'm smart enough to buy a car, not a bike.
yes, we have
Well,
two cars.
excellent. I'm glad that somebody has thought ahead to bring their car. Uh, we will.
I'm going to find a place to astral project and go into the security office and take a look at Vargas.
Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah. With that, what do you want to know?
Everything.
Including last night's dinner.
Is Vargas a technomancer?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
no,
answer.
not a techno.
Oh.
He is. Let's see. You pretty much get everything.
Yeah.
The highest one is 5 or more hits.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It's pretty much the state of what do you want to know, and with that, everything. Um. Let's see. Not awakened. He has minimal cyberware. Uh, Mostly brain stuff. It looks like.
Like sleep regulator.
And it's all high grade. Not Delta for sure, but definitely at least Alpha.
What about BioWare?
There's some Bioware as well. He's pretty much minimally. It's less than a point of essence taken, and it seems like all of the bio and cyber is in his brain.
Probably got a sleep regulator in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let's see. I swear there was one.
Still sleeps like 3 hours a day or something on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else you want to know? Other than that, I think that's pretty much general. info about him.
Um. Uh.
And with that, I think you can memorize
General
his.
diagnosis of any maladies, diseases, or diseases or
Or if he's
toxins.
on drugs.
Yeah.
Currently
I got
not on any drugs.
Eh.
No diseases. You can see remnants of what looks like it might have been a surgery at one point, um, where it was. There's a connection around, like a scar around his hip.
eh. All right.
But there's no matching cyberware or anything in that area, unlike the stuff in his brain.
Okay then. I'll go back to my meat body now.
All right. And with that, you can also memorize his signature for later.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, he doesn't appear to be a robot.
That's good. So,
But he's also not on any drugs right now, which can so
well,
Um,
he might not have taken it yet, or there could be something more important going on, but that doesn't really matter to us, I don't think.
yeah. We have a copy of the camera feed, right?
Not yet.
no.
Oh.
I've had some
We
crappy
might
rolls.
want to get that.
Yeah.
You've got the live stream. You just don't have previous
What was?
uh, recordings.
Hmm.
All right. What else do you guys want to do? You want to try again, Ripcord, for a copy?
I will throw in invigorating words. Yo, kind of need them. Come on, man.
Yeah. Well, am I now at a -4 due to failing this thing twice?
No. You're good to start again. You've taken a break.
Okay.
You got inspired by Rose.
Well, since I've been inspired, when I was looking at the duty roster, did they um did they list oh I'm edging that.
What do you want to know about the duty roster?
Does it list like anything about his cards other than names, such as like what their specialties are, if they're
It's got
magically active
names
or
and
anything like that?
age, and it's got a list of where they're located.
All right, that's gonna hit my limit.
Um. All right.
That'll
The
hit me
one
at
thing you
6.
notice is there are two of the guards are listed as plain closed.
Okay.
Was your limit 5 or 6?
My limit is. Wait, what is this roll? Is it a?
That was a.
You can reconfigure your deck. Remember that, so probably 6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was computer and logic. It was edit file. So
Yeah. Had I been thinking about it, I can put myself up to an 8.
yeah.
My limits, since I'm not in combat, any danger. There's probably nothing dangerous in here
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, you're good to get that.
Okay.
Yesterday's security feed. You've now got the last 24 hours of the location.
All right. I'll send it out to the net, our net, pan. There we go. And the other thing, what I should have done before I got my stuff stuck in the closet, is walked around and seen what kind of stuff these different guards are carrying around, including inside their bodies.
Doesn't seem like any of. Let's see. You saw they had hidden comm links.
Right. But I don't. I only had like 3 successes. I don't know how much I can find from outside of that.
Pretty much hidden comm links, and they are currently carrying a firearm.
Okay.
Anyway, as I said, when you look at the roster, two of the officers for day shift are listed as plainclothes officers.
Okay.
So we got undercover, basically.
Yeah. From the roster, you know that there are about 20 officers in uniform, two plain clothes, and then Officer Vargas in charge of the whole thing on top of that.
All right, so here's what I'm thinking I can do.
And that's currently here.
I can set off the system, black his cameras, and then I can shut down. I can ice his comm link, and then let y'all take care of everything else.
Well, first question is going to be, where is the closest exit to uh, the main show floor? What is the evacuation plan if they have that somewhere in the?
Yeah, there is an evacuation plan. Um, the closest exit from the main show floor. Uh, Unfortunately, the main show floor is in the center of the building, so it's far away from most of the exits in general, at least building wise. Uh, in fact, it's pretty much any of the exits around the building you could get to in about an equal amount of time, for the most part.
Yeah, they're pretty much on all the sidewalls, aren't they?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Every so often.
Most of them are closed off just because currently they're trying to get everybody just through the one entrance. But emergency, they're all going to open up.
Okay, so we should.
So pretty much just pick your exit and you can go that way.
But what would be the closest? Like which direction would they go from there to escape?
Um, I mean, most people will probably, they're just going to think, oh, I got to get out. They'll go to the exit they came in. So they'll go to the main entrance. So that's going to be the southeast entrance. Uh, However, and so because of that, most of the other exits are going to be, less crowded just a little bit. Just because panic, everybody goes where they know.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But the northeast entrance is probably going to be the actual closest one. Um, yeah. And that's
And
also the one right next to the women's restrooms.
Ooh.
and my closet is over here on the far left, over by the agility, correct?
Yeah, over by agility.
Okay.
So yeah, you're currently farthest away from that exit. You've got an exit a lot closer to you though, down at the southwest.
Oh yeah, I see what you're talking about. The it says main exit down here, in tiny, tiny writing.
Does it?
Main entrance and yeah, it says main entrance and main exit. Open something, no dogs.
Oh. Mm.
So
Oh.
I think the plan is that Gun Girl makes the actual swap and goes with the dog thievery. Bookworm and Ripcord are on making sure everything goes off without a hitch. And then getting themselves out. I will try and let's say incite panic and try to make things worse and be distracting.
One thought
Yeah.
that we haven't thought about yet. If we made me invisible and floated me across the room, can we do that to this dog and just float this thing out of here? Like literally, just it disappears in the and then fly it off.
Um.
It can still bark.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure that if he just suddenly started floating, she'd start barking.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I'm just laying out. Just it hit me. Didn't know if it was a good idea. That's why we threw it out there.
It is definitely a thing that that can be done. However,
There are obstacles to overcome with that plan.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. It sounds like you guys have a plan, and it sounds like it has legs.
it resembles maybe 4 legs.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys don't have a dog to switch it with yet, but other than that, looks like you guys are good to go.
Do we want to take another quick break and then come back and
Yeah. Let's go to 10:20. Take a quick break, get some water, use the restroom, whatever you gotta do.
awesome?
Back here at 10:20, and then we'll go through the final leg of this run.